Amazon, here to help you guys through Prime Day. We're in day 2 of this Prime Day, and I'm so excited about this. You guys know I was with you guys yesterday for day 1, brought you guys some great books. I have those again today, but we have to be able to add some other things. I'm flying out today, heading to Louisville, Kentucky, to be able to cover the Louisville Film Festival there. I'm excited about that. Before I do that, though, I want to be able to bring you guys some great deals and also some great reads, too. So if you guys are on the Amazon platform, welcome. Glad you all could be with us. If you have not hit that follow button, make sure you guys do that. You'll see it here in this corner or down below. You also will see the books and products we're going to be talking about today. So I'm really excited about this. Thank you so much for being with us. We are simulcasting our broadcast today. Hello to you, Jacqueline. Good to see you over there on IG. We're simulcasting on Instagram, on X, on YouTube, LinkedIn, as well as on Facebook. So we want to be able to bring you guys these great books, these authors that I'm working with for this Prime Day, but also some great partners that I'm partnered with for Prime Day as well. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to be able to put those in the chat. So let's start off with what I'm wearing. This is what I'm actually going to be wearing to the airport. And this is one of my favorite companies that I've been able to partner with over the past couple of years. And that is Carly Window. They make some great sweaters. You guys know I've been rocking them for a while. I'm going to highlight the one that I have here, which is their men's crew. You can get it like I have it here in the tan and white. You also have the black and white. You guys know I have that one as well. It's on Prime deal right now for $23.99. That's $23.99 for the Carly Window crew cut sweater. So again, things are cooling up here in Mississippi. I was checking in with Louisville, Kentucky. The weather's a little bit cooler there as well. So I'm definitely going to be taking some Carly Window sweaters with me as I'm traveling on this trip to the Louisville Film Festival. So again, a great deal for you guys out there, or for you ladies to be able to get that special guy as well. Again, the brand is called Carly Window, and you probably have even seen me on some of their promotions here on Amazon as well. So it's been great working with them. Again, it's $23.99 is the Prime deal for the Carly Window crew sweater. Again, you can get it in different colors. Again, I'm rocking the tan and white right now, but I also have the black and white too. So you can be able to get the different colors, again, for $23.99. Anyone who's followed me for a while will also know that I love my Kakol. Kakol is the wooden watch company. I've been working with them since 2019. So if you see me out, you guys know, and people stop me at the grocery store. This is so funny because I've had even ladies, because they do make them for women as well. I, of course, have the men's watch here, as you can see here. I love the fact that it is, as I mentioned, it is a wooden watch facing here, but also, of course, it's leather. It's on sale right now for $20.79 for Prime. Again, that's $20.79. Now, for those of you who are saying if you're not joining us on Amazon, don't worry. We will be able to put the link for you guys. So if you're on Facebook, LinkedIn, as well as YouTube, you'll see the link that will bring you guys over for the deals we're talking about. If you're on X, I'll post it in the comment section for you guys there on X. If you're on Instagram, I will put it in my stories when we wrap up here. Jacqueline says, nice sweater. Nice sweater. Yeah, it's coming up. Yeah, I mean, these are really nice, Jacqueline. And I will say this too. Like I said, they come in different colors and there's different styles you can get as well. So again, the Kakol watch is $20.79. And they do make watches for women as well. I have to be honest and say, I did not check and see if the women's watches were on sale or not. So you just want to, when you go to the Amazon page here, just click on their brand page and you'll be able to see if the women's watches are on sale too. Now, if you remember in Los Angeles, I introduced these figurines for you guys here. And these are the Thinker figurines. Now, this is the 3-piece set here. I also have the 2-piece set too. So let me tell you, these are very nice. They're about 6 inches tall. You can see the face there. Really nice design on these. You can use these on your bookcase. Of course, they can be able to go just in your desk. Hey, Carrie Ann, good to be able to see you as well over on Facebook. Carrie Ann, this is our Amazon Live that we're doing here for Prime Day, but also we're sharing some great books as well. I'm just going over some of the products that are on sale right now. So again, this is the 3-piece set. You guys can see there. I love the attention to detail on these. But again, you can be able to put these just on your bookcase. You can give them as gifts as well. But again, they're about 6 inches tall. Hey, Melissa, good to be able to see you over there on Facebook as well. They're about 6 inches tall. But I love the design of these, as you can see. But you get the 3-piece set. I'm going to highlight it for you guys on the carousel on Amazon. It's on sale right now for $19.10. $19.10 for the 3-piece set that you see. You can get the 2-piece set for $13.50. So if you only wanted the two, make sure I give you guys the right two. If you only wanted the two, you can get those for $13.50. If you wanted the 3-piece set, which is the better value in my opinion, you can get it for $19.10. Again, they're about 6 inches tall. You can be able, of course, to separate them, have them in different places. But I love, see the attention to detail in the hands and the face. Looks really cool. And again, you can put these on your bookcase pretty much anywhere. These are great for yourself, but also for great gift ideas as well. All right. I did get a comment yesterday about this. And yes, it was put in my shop purposely. I had meant to showcase this on the show yesterday from Homedics, but I am doing it today. So this, you guys know, I've had this tabletop fountain here from Homedics for a while. I haven't had to do anything to it. It comes with the stones. It's very easy to be able to assemble. And the only thing you have to do is put it together and add your water, and you are all set. You can turn it on and off using the switch. You guys can see here. So that turns it off. And then to turn it on, all you do is turn the switch back on. The water starts flowing, and it's really nice to enjoy. Now, it's on sale right now for Prime for 32% off. So you can get this from Homedics. The regular price is $34.99. It's on sale right now for $23.63. Again, great for the home office, or again, another great gift idea that's affordable for less than $25 right now. So again, regular price is $34.99. You can get it today for only $23.63 from Homedics. Again, a great deal. Now, we're about to get into the books, but before we do that, I want to say I know I have all physical copies of the books here, including the book by El Marie. I told you guys it was coming in yesterday, and literally after I finished my show, it came in the mail. I had the Kindle edition before, but if you guys do a lot of reading on your Kindle, maybe you're reading in bed. Hey, Stacy, good to be able to see you. If you do a lot of reading on your bed or maybe in your lap, if you're out, have something really cool for you guys. And this is from Lamicall. Now, this is a brand that I've been liking for a while as well. They have a great tablet holder for you guys. Look at this. So you're able to easily put your tablet, as you can see there, on this to be able to eat. So you don't have to worry about holding it. Just you open this up and just put your tablet on here, and you're ready to enjoy your favorite books, or of course to watch your favorite television show or film. Now, let me tell you what's really cool about this. If you're sitting it on a table and you have a family, guess what? There's a second side. So 2 people can be able to use this. Isn't that cool? 2 people can be able to use this if you have it sitting on a surface on the floor. So one person can be on this side, another person on the other side, and they can easily be able to enjoy their favorite book, movie, or film with this. This is on sale right now. The regular price is $24.99. You can tell, really easy to travel with too. It does not take up a lot of space, but look at that. It's really firm, and it actually comes compressed. But when you open it up, this is what it turns into. It's on sale right now for $19.99. So again, that's a great question. So Stacy is asking, and Stacy, you can see it fits comfortably on this, but you can use a large one. This is actually the 6-inch tablet here, but it does go up to the 10-inch because I have a 10-inch tablet myself. You can use it for the 10-inch. It actually is able to hold that as well. And it has grooves to be able to easily help you to adjust it. So I like that too. So you can get it at just the right angle for yourself, whether you have it horizontal or vertical. So really easy to be able to use. And again, that's the same on the other side as well. Hello, Addie T. Good to be able to see you over there on Facebook as well. So I appreciate you guys coming in. Again, we're broadcasting live on Amazon. We're going to get to the books here, I promise. But I want to be able to share these great products with you guys. Melvina Gray, hello to you over there on IG. You guys know, if you've watched me on Amazon, and I've been now on Amazon for 4 years, and I have something to tell you guys. You guys know I normally like to keep secrets from you guys. But this is a crazy thing that's about to happen. We're about to celebrate a very big milestone over here on Amazon Live. We are about to hit 3 million viewers over here. And I have to say, that's all because of you guys. I mean, you all have been so supportive of this show when we started during the pandemic, and it's been great to be able to see it grow. But as we're getting ready to celebrate 3 million views on this show, it really is a testament to you guys. Yes, I show up for you, but you guys show up for me too, and I really do appreciate that. So if you don't mind, let me do a really quick recap of the non-book things that we just talked about. Again, for those of you who are looking for some deals that you may have missed, again, you have the tablet holder. We were just talking about that. On the Amazon side, I have it highlighted for you guys for $19.99. It's $24.99. If you guys are not watching us on Amazon, don't worry. If you're like Stacy, Melissa, Carrie Ann, Addie, and you're on Facebook, there's a link there, cyruswebshow.live, that will has the link to everything we're talking about here. The same on LinkedIn as well as on YouTube. As I mentioned on X, when the live ends, I'll put it in the comment section for you guys. And those on Instagram, I'll put it in my stories for you guys as well. So keep that in mind. All right, so the next product that we talked about were the figurines here. And again, you can get the two-piece set. When I say two pieces, it makes me think about chicken, which I just got from my family yesterday. But you can get a two-piece set. And again, these are about 6 inches tall. You can get two of them for $13.50. As you can see there. Hey, Chanel, good to be able to see you. Or you can be able to get the three-piece set. This is something Chanel would get. Chanel, you would love these, I think. These figurines, look at the detail on the faces. These are great gifts, but also, of course, I think great for yourself as well. But again, nice attention to detail. The three-piece set is $19.10, which again, I feel like is the better bargain. You guys know I'm a little thrifty. Or you can get the two-piece for, every time I say that, I think about chicken anyway, but $13.50 for just the two. You just want the two of them, okay? All right, the next we talked about from Homedic, and I'm going to highlight it for you guys on Amazon, the Homedic waterfall. You guys know I've had mine now for years. I haven't had any problem. This is the exact same one you guys have been seeing here for the past 3 years. So you can see it here. Again, it does come with these stones. Chanel said she thought about chicken. I'm telling you, I have to find another way to talk about that because I had chicken yesterday. I'm not having chicken again today. But this is the Homedic waterfall here. It's on sale right now for $23.63. The regular price is $34.99. So that's 32% off today for Prime. And the way people ask me all the time, well, Cyrus, how do I know if a deal is a Prime deal? Well, let me show you. So what they're seeing on the Amazon side, well, I can just show you when it comes to the waterfall. You see it says there in red, Prime deal. So that's how you know that it's a Prime. So that's how you know you're getting the best deal. If you see that red thing there, and it says there, you may not can see the words, but it says that, oh yeah, you can, Prime Day deal. Okay, so that's how you know. So that's what they're seeing on the Amazon side. But for those of you, Stacy says those are nice and calming. Stacy, I totally agree. And they don't make a lot of noise. Because even like here, it's not distracting. At least to me, it's not. So the next thing is my Kakol wooden watch. You guys know, as I mentioned, I've been working with them since 2019. They do have my Cal Hyatt watch on sale right now for $20.79. And yes, I actually do wear a watch. I was saying at the grocery store, people literally will stop me and say, hey, can I see your watch? Because they've seen these shows and they know I've been wearing them for a while. And I should say for the ladies out there, they do have them for women too. I did not check before I went live to see if the watches for women are on sale. But if you're looking for a gift for a guy, or guys, if you're looking for one for yourself, you can get this one for $20.79. I've had this particular watch for 3 years. I have had to have the battery changed, but no problems with the watch at all. No breakage on the band or anything. So to me, it's a really good deal. And the other thing that we talked about here is my Carly Window Crew sweater. These are on sale right now for $23.99. That's a regular price of $29.99. So, you're saving pretty good on that. And they do come in different colors. I was mentioning that earlier. But this is literally what I'm wearing to the airport when I leave today. Hey, Angel, good to be able to see you. Glad you could join us live. Stacy says real men wear watches, Ray Charles. But, I love watches. I did work for a while with another brand, and I do work with a smart watch company too. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not that techie. I know you may think I'm really not. So there is a smartwatch company that I do work with called Tozo. And I will mention that it's not in this show though, but if you are interested, I'll send you the link. They do have their smartwatch on sale right now, as well as their headphones for Tozo. I don't have them in this broadcast, but if you are interested in those, let me know. I'll be glad to be able to send you the link for that also. All right, you guys are here for the books, though, right? You're not here for my sweater. You're not here for the watch. You're not here for my nice waterfall. You guys want the books. So let's go ahead and get into the books. Jacqueline says, my dad used to say, chicken, chicken, I'm about to fly away. Hey, Chandra, good to be able to see you. Chandra, happy Prime to you. This is our Prime Day show. We're sharing some great deals for you before we get into our books. So glad you could be able to join us, Chandra. Let's see. Stacey said that was a line in the Will Smith Ray Charles movie. Oh, okay, all right. And I've seen that movie several times. I just don't remember. So let's get into the books, guys. So again, we've shared with you guys some great deals, and if you have any questions about any of these, let me know. Also, if you're looking for some affordable options, like even this, like vases, this is a neat gift for teachers. I think this is on sale for Prime right now. If you guys go to my Amazon storefront, you'll see it there. So that is on sale right now. Pretty much anything you see in the shot, it's not here by accident. It's on sale. So just kind of keep that in mind. So if you have a question about something, let me know. I'll be glad to tell you about it. All right, so let's get into the books. All right, so the first book that we have in the carousel for you guys who are joining us on the Amazon side is the book that I actually had on my Kindle that now I'm able to have in print as well. And that is from El Marie, From Chaos to Calm. Now, and these are books, I can tell you about these because these are books that I've actually read. So the cool thing about this book by El Marie, if you guys know her, she's a business owner as well as an author. But what she talks about in this book, the subtitle of the book, let me read it to you. The Stressless Success Blueprint for Busy Professionals Starting a Business, Building Teams, and Developing 5-Star Customer Experiences. She leans really heavy on providing a great customer experience, something I believe in myself, but also working with the right people. And what she really is about is making sure that you're connecting with people in life and in business that are going to help you be able to move your business forward, but also help you move forward as well. She talks about the importance of having the right environment, which is going to tie in well with another book we have about the workplace. But if you're looking for a book to kind of help you, whether you have your own business or you have your own team, you're an entrepreneur, thinking about people like myself that you work with, that you outsource things to, this is a great book to help you make sure you're able to have the right perspective. Again, From Chaos to Calm by El Marie. You guys can get it right now for $19.99, or you can get the Kindle edition as I have as well. Okay, our next book is, let's see, by Melissa Banks. That is Dream by Design Journal. There it is there. You can see that you can get this for $9.99. You guys know Melissa is very big on journaling. I am as well. In fact, I have her dream for him that you guys will see with me later on when I go to Kentucky, that I'll be sharing some of my thoughts in as well. And I'm excited about, full disclosure, that I am working as a brand ambassador with Melissa for the Dreams for Him collection as well. So you will see me with my candles in Kentucky. You'll see me also with the journal as well, because I do journal as I travel. But on the back of the book, Melissa writes, there is something so powerful that happens when you write from the heart and allow the emotions you feel to just take over. So this is a place for you to be able to share your thoughts about your business, of course, your professional life as well, your personal life, if you have one. And like myself, you can be able to write about that too. Mine's light on the personal because there's not much to say about that. But there's a lot of business stuff to talk about. So that's kind of what I talk about in my journal, or things that I've gone through, things that I've learned from experiences. And you're welcome, Melissa. So definitely you can pick yours up again for $9.99. That's the price of the Dream by Design Dream Journal. All right, next up we have The Forgiveness Game by Dr. Norma McLaughlin, even though in this book you'll see her as N.T. McLaughlin. I think this is it right here. There we go. You guys can probably see it easier than me because you guys can see the spines. So there it is. So let me tell you about this book. This book features, this is a novel, by the way. All right, this is a novel. It features a character, Trish, and as you can tell by the cover of the book, it deals with some serious issues. And so forgiveness, it really does help you explore what that means and what that looks like. And just because you forgive someone does not mean you have to keep them in your life, of course, and that what they did is okay. And that's what Trish has to realize in the book. So with Dr. Norma, if you guys follow her any, you know that her work is really big about forgiveness. It's a big part of her platform. So in this novel, she's able to talk about what forgiveness looks like, of course, what it is not, and that, of course, is being complicit in situations, but also how you can be able to move forward in your life and live the life that you're supposed to live. And again, it's a novel featuring the character Trish. Chanel, you're right. It is a powerful cover. Says so much about the story itself. But again, this is by Norma McLaughlin. As you see there, N.T. McLaughlin. You can get it for $14.99. All right, if you guys have been watching me on Amazon Live this week, you know I spoke with the founder of the music group Switch this week, Gregory Williams. Well, I'm excited to be working with Gregory this week during Prime to promote his book that talks about the history of Switch, but also his time with DeBarge, his dealings with DeBarge, as well as, of course, the lessons about himself. The book is called Switch, DeBarge, Motown, and Me, again by Gregory Williams. This book is makes $19.95. Now you can get the Kindle edition. All these books I buy the paperback because those are just easier for me personally to read. I know for a lot of people the Kindle is easier to read. Normally when I'm traveling, I do travel with my Kindle, but I always, if you notice, when I take pictures at the airport, I always travel with a book that I can read. I love just be able to turn pages, and it's easier just for me personally. But this book is available in paperback as well as Kindle. But I was very fascinated about this. I met Gregory in person, and then we shared a picture of ourselves together in Los Angeles. It was my very first trip to Los Angeles, but I think it was 2019 when I interviewed him in person. And what I was so impressed with is about his recognition of where Switch is in music history, but also he's very aware of the journey and hard work and the challenges that helped them get there. And so he does not shy away from talking about those. Some things that people may even look at as controversial. He dives into that as well, but it is telling their story. And I think that's the big thing about this book. Again, it's Switch, DeBarge, Motown, and Me by Gregory Williams. And again, if you did not watch our interview together, because I did have him on Amazon Live this week, you can find it on our page. If you're following us on social, you'll find it on our social media as well. All right, next up is Dawn Marie Westmoreland. Now, I mentioned earlier about Elle Marie's book, talking about the workplace. Well, Dawn Marie Westmoreland talks about that in her book, Stand Up to Workplace Bullying and Discrimination. You can get this for $12.99 in paperback, or you can be able to get the Kindle edition as well. Let me give you a little bit of history for those who don't know Dawn. I've worked with Dawn over the years. I have a lot of respect for her. She's a media personality, but she also is someone who was involved in human resources, so she knows what she's talking about. In the book, she talks about the importance of the old saying, if you see something, say something, and how all of us, whether we're the person that's being discriminated against or the person who's being harassed, we have an obligation, if we know of something, to make sure that we do our part to make sure it's reported. And if you're wondering, well, I don't know what to do in situations like that, Dawn gives you resources to use in the back of the book. So she literally is taking out time to look up resources for civil rights, Social Security, mental health. All of those are listed in the back of the book. So again, Stand Up to Workplace Bullying and Discrimination by Dawn Marie Westmoreland. Again, $12.99 for the paperback, or you can be able to get the Kindle edition of that. All right. And I see you guys coming in over there on Amazon. Welcome to you guys. Glad you could be with us as we're celebrating day 2 of Prime this month. I'm Cyrus Webb. If you guys are new to me here, make sure you guys do hit that follow button to stay connected with our programming 6 days a week. We've gone through some deals that are going on right now for Prime for the items you see here with me, but we also going through some great books to be able to add to your reading list as well. Next up is Already Broken by Vernon Hamilton, if you guys are following her on Facebook. So she's able to share her story of not only being able to recognize her worth, but walk in it. Verna is also celebrating a new bestseller. I think she's part of an anthology. I'm not working with her on that book. I'm only working with her on Already Broken to promote it. But check out her page on Facebook. I think she also has a new anthology as well. Hey, good to be able to see you, Tina. Tyrone, hey, man, good to be able to see you as well over there on IG. Tyrone, we have to get together, man. Looking forward to having you on Cyrus Webb and Friends. So again, Verna Hamilton, her book is Already Broken. The subtitle is Mending My Brokenness in Pursuance of Finding My Purpose. And again, you can be able to get the paperback for $19.99, or you can be able to get the Kindle edition as well. Again, if you guys are not joining us on Amazon, if you're on Instagram, if you're on one of the other platforms, we do have a link to bring you guys over to Amazon. If you're on Instagram, though, we'll put the link in my stories after we wrap up here as well. Next up, we have K3 by Tracy O'Neill Horton. I've been working with Tracy for years, spreading the word about this book. And this book is really something, and I've said this publicly, and I've also said it to Tracy. This book will become a movie. I'm going to make sure of that. It is so powerful, K3 is, because it is so real. And the world that Tracy created a decade ago, because she wrote this book over 10 years ago, and to have it out now, it is so relevant today to how people abuse power, but also how there's always individuals who stand up to do what is right. And the first time I read this book, man, it's a big book. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I told people yesterday, I can normally get through a book in a week. It took me more than a week to read this book. But what I love about it is the book is written in parts. So the way it starts is not the way it finishes. I'll tell you that. So you have a little bit of different things in here. It is a book it is a novel, but as you're reading it, you will think, wow, this could really happen. This is something that I can see people actually doing. It's just that powerful the way she wrote it. So again, K3 by Tracy O'Neill Horton. You can get the Kindle edition for $4.99, or you can be able to get the paperback like I have it here. All right, next up we have. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get some shout outs here. The Real Lady Extreme. Hello to you over on IG. Good to be able to see you. And we're going to move on to our next book, Meet Me in Mumbai by Lovelace Cook. Now, this is a nonfiction book, and the book, it starts off like the title sounds like, in that Lovelace ends up going to Mumbai, right? She goes there. How can I say this without spoiling it? So this is her story. This is her real life story. So she goes there for love. I'll say it that way. But she leaves there with herself. And what I mean by that is she discovered so much about her that love almost became secondary. And I think that's such a great lesson for us. And again, this is her real life story. And we did have her on Cyrus Webb Presents here on Amazon to talk about the book. And put these figurines around so you can get a better view of it here. But this is a really, really powerful book. Now, someone who's never traveled outside the country, who's never really had an interest of traveling outside the country, I would have made the decision that Lovelace made to go to Mumbai. However, the journey that she was able to take into herself and what she learned about herself by dealing with the people there and their appreciation for life is something I would appreciate. So again, this is a great book. It's $19.98 here on Amazon. I'm going to highlight it in the carousel for you guys on Amazon. And of course, for those not joining us on Amazon, you'll find it in the link that's with this broadcast. Okay. All right, moving right along to another book by Norma McLaughlin. This one is written under her name, but it also is co-written by her son, Scott McLaughlin. It's called The Evolving Roles of Fathers. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know I don't have children of my own. I have a nephew that I love, and it's been great being a part of his life. But let me tell you what this book does, because I don't want people to think it's one thing and it definitely is something else. The Evolving Role of Fathers talks about, for those of us who have had a father in their lives, a lot of people know I lost my father when I was 5 years old, but I have a stepfather that I call dad that's been in my life pretty much as long as I can remember. So a lot of us have what's called a stepfather. So there are blended families. That's one thing that's talked about in this book. If you are in a relationship that did not work out, but you still want to be able to have a relationship with your child, they talk about that in the book, the challenges that can come with that. especially if the parents don't always see eye to eye. But I love the fact that they're able to talk about ways that you can be able to grow as a father, how you can appreciate your children, and how you can better your relationship. So again, this is written with Dr. Norma McLaughlin and her son Scott McLaughlin. Again, the evolving roles of fathers. You can get the Kindle edition of this one for only 99 cents. So it's a great deal. 99 cents for the Kindle edition. And I just had a great conversation with Dr. Norma yesterday. She's going to be coming on Amazon Live next week to fill us in more about the book as well. So look forward to that. All right. Next up, we have Chanel Coleman Wesley with her book, She Said Yes to Herself Unapologetically. You guys can see it there. I'm going to highlight it for you guys in the carousel on Amazon. It's $19.99 for the paperback, or you can be able to get the Kindle edition. In this book, Chanel gives it to you straight. She takes you through some of her own challenges that she's been able to go through, but also how she learned not only that it is not selfish to put yourself first, it actually is selfless, and how she was able to learn too that you can be able to congratulate others. And she really addresses this more specifically to women, how it's okay for women to be able to support each other, to show appreciation for one another. So those are all things that she's able to address in the book. For us guys, we can learn from that as well, that someone else's success and journey has nothing to do with our own. So I love the fact that she's able to be able to give us that too. Let's see. Stacy says, "Me too. I love reading from books." Yeah, I'm definitely more of a book person. So you'll notice all of these, I have the physical copies, even though for some I have bought the Kindle because sometimes I can be a little impatient when it comes to books. I'm mostly calm when in life, but when it comes to books and music, I like to sometimes start as soon as I want to. And you're more than welcome, Chanel. Glad to be able to have you here as well. So again, great lessons that Chanel is able to share in her book. She said yes to herself unapologetically. You can get it for $19.99, as well as the Kindle edition is available as well. All right, next up is another one of my CMG clients. That is Tanya White. Her book, Professionally Lynched. And I love what she says on the back of the book. I need to tell you and let you see this. This is not a tell-all book. This is a tell the truth book. And boy, does she tell the truth. Now, it's an interesting thing. I didn't realize it when some of the authors signed up to be a part of our Prime Day. We have 3 authors that really address the workplace. We have Tanya White with her book, Professionally Lynched, where she shares her own story of what she went through with discrimination, as well as, of course, harassment, and how she was able to come out the other side and not, and I should say, regain her joy. Remember earlier we had Elle Marie from Chaos to Calm, also dealing with the workplace. You can see a theme there. And then we also had Dawn Marie Westmoreland's book, Stand Up to Workplace Bullying and Discrimination. So I said that to say this is a real issue. Now, I've never dealt with it myself personally when I was in the workplace, but look, I read the news stories, I hear people talk about it, I know it's real. It was real for Tanya. And so she chronicles it in the book about what she went through, being in the education system, being made to feel invisible, the things that were done to her, not for her, but also, again, as I mentioned, how she was able to come out on the other side, and really show the importance of not only, of course, finding a place where you belong in the workplace, but also feeling seen as well. So again, Professionally Lynched is the book by Tanya White. You can get it for $21.99 on Amazon. I have it highlighted in the carousel for you guys on the Amazon side, or you can be able to get the Kindle edition as well. Next up is Dr. Velma Bagby with The Catch No One Wants. Now, this is a novel, but it definitely gets into the truth of when it comes to dating and relationships. And what I love about this book by Dr. Velma is that she's able to do this in a very realistic way, but also she shows the role of fathers and men when it comes to their children. In this situation, a daughter named Veronica, and how the father can be able to make a big impact, and his daughter understanding how she's going wrong when it comes to dating and marriage, what she's looking for, and also using fish as an illustration as to the right type of catch that she should want, instead of what maybe she had thought for herself. Again, The Catch No One Wants is the book. You can get it for $12.99 here on Amazon. It also is available in Kindle as well. All right, next up, we have Dr. Taz Speaks. You guys probably saw my conversation with Dr. Theresa Smith or Dr. Taz on Amazon this week. If not, you can catch it on my page here on Amazon. Or, of course, for those joining us on the other platforms, you can see it there. So this book is a little different than other books that Dr. Taz has written. This one, as you guys can tell, maybe you can't see it on there, Empower Your Journey, 31-Day Meditation. She gives you prompt affirmations, allows you to be able to think about what you want to achieve that day, but also give you those prompts to really help you bring that to fruition. This book is $11.99 here on Amazon. Chanel says, yes, Dr. V is amazing. It's so amazing. I love the series. Yeah, it's a great series for sure. So I'm glad to be able to be working with her in promoting it as well. All right, next up, and I saw Tina earlier on, I think, on Instagram. Seminole, Some People Never Give Up by Tina Siemens. You guys can see it there. Another powerful book. So whether you are someone who appreciates history or know your own history or want to know the power of history, that's what Tina Siemens does in her nonfiction book, chronicling not only her family's journey to America, but also what it was like for her to overcome some challenges herself, how her family was able to do the same thing, and the great lessons that are there for all of us when it comes to when difficult situations come your way. So again, Seminole, Some People Never Give Up by by Tina Siemens. A great way of looking at your own history, but also realizing the importance of your own story as well. You can get it for $14.97, and the Kindle edition is available as well. All right, next up, we have this book. You guys have seen me talk about this probably ad nauseum at this point, by Cedric the Entertainer, aka Cedric Cowles, that being Flipping Boxcars. It's now available in paperback. So, as you guys know, it's no secret. I've been, promoting this book with Ced. I believe in this book, which is why I've been so excited to, with Cedric the Entertainer, to be able to share it with more people. It is our book of the month. Full disclosure, for Conversations, the book club this month. So you saw Ced and I talking about the book in the beginning of the month. So if you guys are wondering what the book's about, let me give you the Cliff Notes version of it. The book takes you into the main character, which is Babe Boyce. Okay, and as you may I've never I don't even know what you call it. Played dice games. I'll say I don't even know what you call it. I didn't even know flipping boxcars is what they call it when you are using dice, and you'll see the dice on the book. Now, don't let that fool you though, because the title has another meaning that you have to read the whole book to figure out the other meaning of flipping boxcars in this book. So it really is about the changing of events. So we see Babe Boyce in the book, very confident, cocky, some may say, who's traveled the world. Now he's back dealing with some unpleasant situations. I'll put it that way. What will he do? Will he risk it all to show that he has value and worth, or will he fold? Those are the questions you'll see answered. And again, keep in mind, this is a novel, but you can be able to get it right now for $17.99. A great book by Ced. And again, it's been great helping spread the word. Tina says, thank you for the love that you show for my family. Oh, it's my pleasure, Tina. Glad to be able to help you and spreading the word about it as well. Let's see. Is that it? That's it. Wow, that's it. So that's all the books for this one. So again, those are the books that we're helping to share doing during Prime. Again, also these great items that are here. Also for Prime, you all can be able to get these figurines we mentioned earlier. My waterfall here from Homedic is available right now on Prime on sale as well. And then, of course, the sweater working with Carly Window and their crew sweaters for guys. Check out my stories on Facebook and Instagram. I have some other Carly Window sweaters you'll find there. You can be able to get them again all here on Amazon. So make sure you guys take advantage of that Prime deal. And for those of you who like wooden watches, guys, or ladies, if you have a guy in your life that likes wooden watches or may like a watch piece that's affordable but also stylish, this one by Cacole is a really great deal. Again, it's on sale right now for, let me go back, $20.79. $20.79 is the price. Thank you all so much for watching here with Cyrus Webb Presents and our Prime reading segment, as well as, of course, our Prime daily deals. We do have more programming coming up for you guys a little bit later, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Until then, you all make it a great one. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.